Tempus here, hello and welcome to Trial of the King, the first boss in the Mogu'Shan Palace Heroic Dungeon. When I say boss, I really mean an arena-type fight in which you will have to smack 3 bosses one after the other, because hey, these guys are gluttons for punishment, am I right? Of course I am. So first up is Kauai the Brute. Now he's too chicken to come out on his own, so he brings his pet Mushiba with him. Between them, they have 2 abilities. Kauai will periodically cast Shockwave, which is a powerful cone AoE shown by rumbling ground. If you get hit by this, you get knocked into the air and can take heavy fall damage, so avoid standing in front of the boss, particularly on rumbling ground. His pet will use Ravage, where he will leap on top of a random player, stunning them and dealing damage every 2 seconds. When you take out Kauai, his pet will leave as well, so if your group or healer has bad gear, you should take out the pet first to make it easier to heal. But if gear isn't a problem, then just nuke Kauai the Brute and speed on through. When you take out Kauai, you will have to fight Ming the Cunning, who also has 2 main abilities. Whirling Dervish. This summons a mean old cyclone which will move around the arena, dealing damage and knocking back anyone it touches, so stay out of its way. And Magnetic Field. This looks a lot like a really big version of Shaman's Lightning Shield. It will pull everyone into it and start channeling an insanely damaging AoE, so run out of this right away. The whole time, he will also cast lightning bolts at his target, which can be interrupted to avoid some damage. Then it's time to stop Heian the Unstoppable, who has 3 abilities. First up, Meteor. This deals a massive amount of damage to a random player and shares it between everyone within 10 yards. So you need to stay relatively close so you can share the damage between people so they don't get one shot. You can't stack up fully because of the next ability, Conflagration. Now this is a powerful dot that also disorients the player at the same time. When it's finished, it will jump to any nearby creatures, which might mean pets too, but I can't be sure. To deal with this, move away from people that have Conflagration on them. His final ability is Traumatic Blow, which he will use on his target every so often. This should hopefully be the tank, provided he has aggro. Traumatic Blow deals damage and then reduces any healing by half for 5 seconds afterwards. And when you take him down, you've done it. I hope you enjoyed this guide to taking down the Trial of the King, and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, then be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/DGTempusFugit. There is a link in the description for those of you that way inclined. Now have an emoticon happy face and go own it up, or watch another video. Cheerio.